I cracked the code. These men are just as insecure as these women. You know when the women be like they want medium ugly men? Men say the exact same thing, they just change up the verbiage. Hear me out. When you hear a man say that he would rather be with a 3 or a 4 over a 10, that's his verbiage of saying the same exact thing. That he would take a medium ugly woman. All right.
I've never heard a man say that he has a preference of a woman that he deems to be a 3 or 4 on a scale that goes to 10. But we'll continue to listen to what she has to say.
All right. He not saying medium ugly woman, but he just putting his in the terms of numbers. But it's the same thing. Both of these two people have insecurities that won't allow them to be with people who are attractive because they don't think that they worthy enough to be able to have these people or keep these people.
100%. I wholeheartedly agree with that. I have heard women tell me directly that they prefer a quote unquote medium ugly man. But as I said, I've never heard a man say that they prefer a woman that they deem to be a 3 or 4 on a scale that goes to 10. But she's 100% right. It's definitely a cop out for them not being able to attract the caliber of men and women that they actually do desire. So they just say that what they really desire in their heart is not even their preference. So she's 100% right about that.
They have to demonize attractive people and make it seem as if these people are worse than anybody else to justify why they can't get them or why they don't want them.
I don't think it's to demonize their character. As I said, it's just the fact that they're not able to attract these caliber, these quality of people that in their hearts they know that they desire, and they just want to have a reason as to why they can't attract these people. And the reason is a lie, the reason is false, and it's just to try to make it seem as if they're not really interested in these group of people, but we all know they really are.
Like I said before, most men have not dealt with enough extremely attractive women to sit up and collectively label them all as having bad personalities.
I 100% agree. Um, and I'm not trying to be tit for tat, but I also think the same thing could be said about women. Um, Now, men and women, we desire different things in one another. Um, Men obviously are much more physical in nature, so we're going to be um, looking at a woman's face. We're going to be looking at a woman's body, and that's what we're going to deem as attractive for the most part. But for most women, yes, they want a handsome man. They want a man that's in shape. But I think for most women, I think what they're really most attracted to is knowing that the man has a career, knowing that the man knowing that the man is stable, and knowing that the man can make them feel secure. I 100% believe that as women get older and they get more mature, they start valuing stability and security more than anything else when it comes to a man.
And being mean. But this is what they've told themselves. This is stuff that they've heard on podcasts. This is what they've heard from dudes who do actually get extremely attractive women, but they don't know this from personal experience. They've never dealt with these women on a personal level in a relationship to really truly say what these women do and don't do.
100%. Um, I think there's a lot of that going on right now, and when I say a lot of that, I'm referring to men not even having their own ideologies. They're just listening to podcasts, like she said. They're engaging with manosphere content, red pill content, and they're forming their opinions and ideologies based off of that, as opposed to actually not only dealing with these specific type of woman that she's referring to in this video, but just women in general. So I 100% agree with her on that.
One thing about me, I'ma always choose an attractive man because even if I get played, I'd rather take one L instead of two. You ain't gonna be ugly and do me wrong. All right, I at least would rather get played. At least you can say he was fine. I mean, I get he was fine, right? Because I'm definitely not taking two L's, but y'all out here taking double L's. Y'all out here waking up to people that you don't physically like. You out here forcing yourself to have sex with people that you don't really want.
That's a sign of desperate times calls for measures. Um, there are people that just have a very hard time being alone, and you can be alone but not be lonely. But as I said, there are just people that have a very hard time being alone, and they just always want to be with someone, even if they don't find that person physically attractive, even if they're not even attracted to that person as a person. So they're not attracted to that person's character, they're not attracted to that person's personality. Um, they don't find the morals and values that that person has and their beliefs. They're not attracted to any of those. But just for the sake of being with someone, they'll be with them. So they're just desperate.
That's disgusting. That's not a life I ever want to live. There ain't enough good personality in the world that's gonna have me be with somebody that I'm not physically attracted to, and I'm not sorry for saying it, and I don't care.
You don't need to be sorry for saying that. I think that's how it is for anyone that's not desperate. They want to be with someone that they are physically attracted to.
Question though, if the less attractive women are so much better than the more attractive women, then why do we see so many more less attractive women get on TikTok with the extreme takes? The one demanding their bills to be paid, certain dates that they not willing to go on. It's very rare that I see somebody who ranks as high as a 9 or a 10 get on here with an outrageous take about things that she not willing to accept to do.
Right. Because women that are very attractive and look a certain way, um, the world, society, men treat them a certain way. They get special treatment from most men that they come across, and that's just what it is.
All right, every time y'all get cheated on is by somebody mid. Every time y'all get dog walked by these girls, it ain't never no nines and tens that's really dog walking y'all. Y'all taking double L's. Y'all out here messing with ugly girls to be dogging y'all out. So again, if these beautiful girls are so bad, why is it that y'all getting done bad by the ones that don't even look as good?
Thank you for watching this video. Please hit the like button. If you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do me the biggest favor and subscribe to the channel.